Good morning. This video is for William and Kelly. Wanted to give you guys an overview of the sprinkler system. This is Brian Zumwalt, the current owner of 1623 Bayhill Drive. I know that when you guys were out here doing the inspection, I think the inspector had a rough time trying to operate the sprinkler system. And so what I wanted to do was show you how it works and give you a warm and fuzzy that it actually does work. So let me show you what it is and how it works here. So this is it. We've got 4 different zones on the sprinkler system. The first zone is the front yard. The second zone is the left-hand side of the house when you're facing the house. The third zone is the rear of the house, and the fourth zone is the right-hand side of the house, and also some sprinklers on the front of the house by the easement. And so there's 2 ways to operate this system. One is either manually, where you can just turn it on at will. And the other way is to set a timer for the entire system to run. But on the right-hand side over here, you'll see that with the 4 different zones, there's kind of a timer system here where you can decide how many minutes you want each zone to run for. And so, for instance, if I want zone 1 to run for 20 minutes, all I'm going to do is come and kind of spin these knobs so that all these zones run for 20 minutes. And so again, right now the system is at rest. You can kind of hear the timer clicking in the background. But what I can do is actually come over here and simply move it onto the first zone. And what you'll see is that as soon as it hits that mark, it is going to trip the sprinkler system. And so this is zone number 1. It covers pretty much the entire front yard with the exception of the easement out front. This is on zone number 4 out here. So we got very good coverage on this zone. It's hitting all your plants, it's hitting all the grass out front. It has been raining for the last 2 to 3 days, and so we certainly don't need the water right now, but just for demonstration purposes, I want to show you how this works. So we'll move it over to zone number 2 and let zone number 2 hit here. All right, and so what that is going to do is trip the front left yard, which is over here. And so if you take a look on the left-hand side of the house, and I'll zoom in here a little bit, you can see that we've got about 6 sprinkler heads on that side of the house, and they're all basically shooting out towards the side over there to get coverage on that side of the house. All right, so let's go take a look at zone number 3. Bear with me 1 second here. All right, so I'm gonna flip it on zone number 3. And we'll take a sprint out to the backyard here. Oh, a little soggy out here, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so zone number 3 has 4 sprinklers. One on this side that's actually pointing out and rotates to get coverage on the back. Another one in the ground over there that rotates. One right here that rotates and is rotating the wrong way right now. I'll have to point that at the other direction. And then also one on the side over by the fence. And so all 4 of these really just this one needs to be adjusted. I haven't had this on in a while because of the rain that's been happening, but as you can see, it just kind of rotates and fires water all over the place in the backyard. All right, so that's zone number 3. And let's go do zone number 4. And it rained really hard last night, so the grass is extremely soggy right now. All right, give me 1 more moment here. All right, so now we go zone number 4. And zone 4 is the front right yard. And you can hear these firing up over here. And then also out by the easement. So you've got 3 sprinklers out by the easement as well, getting coverage on the front patch. And so that's it. That is the sprinkler system. We've got, oh, one more thing. All of this obviously can happen on a timer. And so the way that works, we'll put the system at rest here. Over here on the left-hand side, you've got 2 different options. You've got where you can set the time, and the time is, it's about 9 o'clock right now, so that's set properly. You want that lined up with that magenta arrow down right there. And then you also set the day, and so today is Saturday, that's correct. And then the way that this works is you actually set the time that you want the sprinkler system to go off. And so right now you can see, if I show you, I've got it set to go off at 4 o'clock a.m. And then down here you set which days that you want it to go off. And so if I want Monday, I just push that down. Or if I want Tuesday, you just decide which days that you want it to hit. And then as that timer goes through and cycles through, once it hits those thresholds, it will automatically trip this side of the system and go through the zones. And so really, if you set that properly, and then you set, you know, how long you want each zone to go off for, you know, generally in the summer you don't want to go more than 10 minutes, 20 minutes. That's kind of how the system works. It's pretty easy. If you guys need help with it beyond, you know, you're more than happy to call me even after closing if we get there. But just want to give you a warm and fuzzy that the sprinkler system does work. It's a good system. A couple other notes. I know that we're also, you guys are waiting on the sunroom. We are diligently trying to get that completed for you guys, and right now it looks like Tuesday of this coming week we should be done. We had a couple windows that were waiting to be ordered. They finally arrived in town this weekend, and so they're going to be out Monday and Tuesday doing the rest of that development. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting to closing with you guys. And the one thing I will say is that this has been a great neighborhood. The neighbors around here are fantastic. It was a great place to raise our children. You know, we've got children that are 9 and 12 right now, and I just can't say enough about this place. So you're getting a good home, you're getting a good neighborhood, and we look forward to working with you guys on this deal that we have. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, bye.